right about the entertainment. I just saw a video where there's some suspicious that it's a general crime they do. Like, look, this is here. You have to look at it for some time to understand it. I was hit by plaguing and DDR, the young case, and also by Italy design and Danish entertainment, US entertainment, right? And then we say like Utzon and the Clint, and those I live with, right? I'm just going through it here, and this is the connection. I think like in the Beaumont case, I think that this person is what the phantom picture of a man with a tweed jacket and a hat on. I think I can ID him. He might have known. He was the father of Hannah. This main suspect was 17 years older than Hannah, and maybe they knew each other before he married her daughter, right? This is the name from the New Zealand address to Hannah, right? And I actually think that this man and his wife maybe adopted Hannah. I don't know about that, but it could be there's some reason for that too, right? And then there's the letter from this is a timeline, right? This is according my timeline. We say like the Beaumont, there's this, right? And then I worked ski, gymnastic, handball, racehorses. And in the 1890 there was a huge Weinstein entertainment, books, ballet, abuse, right? And in the 90s, 80s was design patent and Euroman and so on. And then in the 80s, 90s, I was also involved in DDR, the Wall Fall, right? So all over we have like entertainment, sport and Utzon from 50, 60, right? And then in 2012, again targeted 13 hours, hacking and Susanne Bier, again entertainment. So they have like the overline, and then you have the attack from DDR and the plaguing abandon, right? This I think is the name on the Beaumont. And then we comes to the banks here, right? Because I think that ministry over, that could be UK, Ireland, USA, was sending money to my to me as for working, right? We're talking about 15 years work, right? And I think the ministry was properly informed by the bank or opposite that there was some money going in, but they went the wrong way. And I got like a social dumping check. And beside that, and they had the social control and the bank, and probably did some work with the banks without I was aware of it, right? So no communication right now. That means Netstalking, document fraudster. That's post, mail, Facebook. Facebook have false profile that attack me when I get, there could be like a simple horse interest site, job interest site. They often start a discussion if I'm a robot, right? Or is very critical. Then false homepages, false numbers that will say the numbers I call is to a fraudster. Illegal case handling in SBR Bureau, data spying and industrial spying, that's what this is all about. Meaning that if I have an idea or the whole story is interesting, for example, this YouTube here could easily be inspiration for a book, right? There we go with I think that the main suspect, whatever it is, a masked or is 1 to 30 ID, right? It's like a ministry, FDF scout, graphic, very skilled, sailor, scouts, they know about compasses, living outdoor, also different kind of tools. So that is actually, you could say, then we have like Susanne Bier. It's a bit the same as Weinstein. I was assigned on operation at Natasha campus when I was studying the design. But I was driven around in a circle outside with, you could say, acting police, acting staff, meaning that this environment here is actually a sort of Froster environment, right? That's also why I get met by this small sadistic way of meeting me, or confrontive, or excluding, or suspicious, all in junction kind of way, right? And that's because there's a lot of money that they get a share, but I don't know, or they get like there's also a job market on this one. There's the cases. So basically, it's surveillance perverted. Could also be like abuse, dataspy, Netstalking for the money, right? So it's likely to think that there's an indication of this is from the plaguing, right? I went from Rigshospitalet trauma. Ottoland was the nurse, to be met by Gertrude and Hannah and Jesper, to a hospital in nearby Ribe. That was the Young case, Darcy Young case, right? There's a connection to Esbjerg Byråd where the same people is sitting. And we have Denmark's Radio and TV2, which is basically on the culture or liberal side, right? So we have basically, we have a lot of money, if you say like, we could say 70s actually, but the money, the profit goes up, right? And I go down. This is, and I think it's very likely that you could say that children in sport entertainment basically get up and then they pull down. Voice acting is used for fake fraudster, right? That could be a fake homepage with a number, just justice minister, lawyers, so on. So basically, you talk to somebody who is not willing to solve a problem about money, who basically is this is the 2012, right? 13 hours game, right? Lies no beer, car hit and data spying. Chris Stevenson, right? I told about this in the other videos. So basically, the fraudsters make sure that you don't get any help. That's their aim, right? Right. So basically, you can say that, for example, if I call from a homepage number Justice Ministry, I will get somebody who sounds like Linda P. screaming up in my face, you can't call now. If I'm calling a missing person, same thing hacking. So it's called telehackers fraudsters, right? And the tele company knows about it, and the police knows about it, and the bank knows about it. So basically, you're pretty alone in this when you are abused, right? This is Netstalking, social control, economic control, misinforming, misled, and I had actually good bank and insurance company never got paid out, right? And there we got the and actually it's pretty strange because Hannah got Danske Bank, but now she got Skjern Bank, right? And she doesn't live here. And we got Jørgen Broom with the 5 roles in Esbjerg, right? So they are pretty connected. You must remember this is like 15 years of work, and I had nothing, absolutely nothing. And also, I've seen this described a lot of Hollywood people that get very rich on somebody's bodyguard, your man, perfume or something. When you got very successful, a lot of people want you to, give you your money, and then you are so on. So this is actually also a new thing I discovered. My videos didn't get anywhere, so I investigated that, and the algorithm from the broken video linked to entertainment, even a person that worked for Susanne Bier.